Coming up, Springdale School Spring Semester means testing and assessments. We will feature school and how they prepare. Plus, Springdale schools are enriching our students' lives by helping them be healthy and riding bikes. And have you ever had a KoolAid Pie? We will show you how to make one, and trust us, you'll want all of that and more. As Springdale Today starts now.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Springdale Today. I'm Valerie Hernandez.
And I'm Paola Mata. Today is January 28th, 2015. Our top story this week, you may know that during the spring semester we have many standardized tests. But there's one in particular that is new this year, the PARCC exam. The Partnership of Assessments of Readiness for College and Careers is a group of states working together to develop a set of assessments that measure whether students are on track to be successful in college and in their careers. PARCC is currently made up of 20 states, all committed to implementing the Common Core State Standards. Collectively, the states in PARCC educate about 22 million students and include 15 of the 19 Race to the Top winners. The PARCC performance-based and end-of-the-year assessment will be ready in full implementation in the 2014-2015 school year. And now, we go to Alfonso to tell us more about what the PARCC assessment is. Alfonso?
Thanks, Paola. Everyone in education knows that spring means testing. For Monitor Elementary and Helen Tyson Middle School, they are preparing their students to do their very best on the test.
We're working on preparing our students every day through just the tasks that they're doing in class, looking in depth at text and text features, and also video or audio and speech recordings, and looking for, the key standards of main idea or key details, or the moral or lesson, or comparing characters. So it's kind of a everyday in our lessons.
Gerardo told me a tool is something that you use to help you out. Perfect, Gerardo. Now I want you to go find someone else and tell them an example of a tool.
But we are also working through the PARCC tutorials and practice tests that are located on their website, so that students can also learn the technology side of it. There are lots of tools, drag and drop down, that they have to get themselves familiar with before the test begins. So we're doing a combination of both of those things.
Yes, it's very fun because it's new and it's on the computer and it's got more tools.
Yes, the Pearson company has worked with the PARCC test makers to do an online tutorial that goes through and can teach the children about all the different tools that they will have available to them as they are taking the exam. There's highlighting tools, there's types of questions that make them drag and drop answers, there's types of questions where they have to multi-select more than one answer. It's asking for 3 details or 2 pieces of evidence. So those are all things that are technology pieces that they might not be familiar with our previous benchmark testing that was all done on paper and was just pretty much multiple choice in writing. These are all tools that they have to get familiar with, as well as in the math, the equation maker. So they have lots of tutorials and also practice tests that the students can actually go through and read and practice exactly kind of how the test is going to be laid out.
Tell that we multiplied by 2 as we went down our chart, correct? Okay.
And you can even see we've been doing KWL charts to see what they know, what they needed to know, and what they're learning along the way. It's a process that's taking us several weeks. Our teachers are then working in their classrooms to take the kids through the tutorial as well, so that they can understand the online tools. We are creating kind of a virtual tool literacy check-off list to see how well the kids feel like they can use the specific technology parts of the tool.
It's good because you can learn more and it'll help you get better grades and help you get a higher score on the PARCC assessment.
Our teachers are working every day with their UBD units in math and literacy and social studies to make sure that the kids are mastering the Common Core standards, which is ultimately what the PARCC is testing for. But we don't want the kids to be worried about the test itself and how to manipulate through the test. So we're taking some time each week and working on using the online tool.
I like studying for a PARCC exam because it makes you learn better, makes you study more harder in math, reading, science, and writing, and it gets you ready for middle school.
The PARCC exams will begin early March and ends late April. Hey girls, are you ready to start the PARCC exam?
PARCC exams have always been fun. I remember that like in elementary they would give you snacks in between.
And we had nap time and recess.
Dude, those good days though.
I don't think we're ready for it yet.
I don't think I'm ready for the real life. Video production is huge right now.
That's right. Go on Facebook right now. Every post is a video.
On national news, they refer to YouTube videos all the time.
Did you know that Springdale Public Schools have a YouTube channel that showcases tons of different aspects of our schools?
That's right, Valerie. Our YouTube channel features videos from students in almost every school in our district. Check out this promotional video of our YouTube channel, edited by Evan Payne. Our YouTube channel showcases many schools and events that happen in our district. If you miss an event and you'd like to watch it, just check out our YouTube channel.
Springdale schools are using a recently received grant to encourage physical health in our district. This is a cool story.
We're providing training for all of the PE teachers in Springdale schools. We have partnered with Bicycle Coalition of the Ozarks, who are our Northwest Arkansas bicycle experts. And they have licensed cycling instructors who are training our PE teachers about safety, about bicycle etiquette, about how to properly fit a helmet, about how to repair a bicycle, about how to assemble a bicycle. We are so excited because we're going to be receiving over 800 bicycles in our school district, a fleet of bicycles for each school, and our PE teachers are going to be running the programming. So they have to be prepared and know how to use the bicycles and how to teach children to use them as well.
With this bike grant, Springdale Public Schools aim to increase the health and well-being of their students and faculty. The bike trail is a good timing because this Razorback Greenway is going to be awesome for the bike riders.
Now it's time for news around the district with Hazley. Hayes, do you have a bike? Are you going to ride the Razorback Greenway?
Thanks, Paola. I ride bikes quite a bit, and I think it is very cool that the Razorback Greenway will be coming through downtown Emma. All right, Hellstern Middle School is taking a much more hands-on approach in the classroom with the goal of keeping kids more involved and more engaged.
And I am more than a grade.
And I am more than a grade.
My name is Riley. My name is Taylor Dodd, and I'm more than a grade.
Laws of motion and what a balloon does to this straw. So we're learning about Newton's 3 laws of motion, and so what we're going to do is we're going to do what's called a balloon rocket lab, where we're going to study how Newton's 3 laws of motion affect a balloon and how it moves a straw across a string across the room. We're going to see how far this balloon will move this.
Well, so what we try to do is we try to do at least a lab a week
And what we're trying to do, and usually it ends up being more, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to get kids to engage with a hands-on, real-life example or way of how does this apply to their lives. And so if you can get students to see how what they're learning is applicable to their daily life, then it makes it much more impactful, and then it also makes them remember it more. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to use the force found in a balloon.
In class we're learning about Newton's 3 laws, and we've been watching clips from Toy Story, and we have a little graph and we write down stuff from the clips that have to do with Newton's 3 laws.
And we're writing down observations about the movie with the 3 laws.
We learn about, we watched a movie about Toy Story, and we learn how to do a slab all together, and how to do a rocket, how it go faster, and we're doing a balloon and putting a straw, and we pop it and we let it go away and go faster like a rock.
Thanks to Alfonso Romo for the video, and for more #MTG videos, go to the Springdale School District YouTube page and click on the More Than a Grade playlist. Lakeside Junior High is keeping its PE classes healthy and in shape with some interesting new equipment and activities. Sarah Pfeiffer, the PE teacher there, is especially thankful for the new equipment.
Why Springdale?
Students at Lakeside Junior High are not only focused on the books, but are also focused on their fitness.
10 more seconds. The work ethic. It's carrying over into the classrooms, and we're using an advisory model that's holding kids accountable, and it's really working. They know that somebody is looking out for them, and it makes them want to do great.
This year at Lakeside, they got new workout equipment such as the cardio equipment, hop sports circuits, and foundational fitness.
We started out, we didn't really have the range of motion to do push-ups, so this equipment lets us take off some of the weight, so they're doing about 80% of their body weight, and they're getting full range of motion. So when we did our post-test, we could get down to parallel, and we really showed improvements.
Coach Sarah Pfeiffer from Lakeside Junior High is using the new equipment to help her girls get better at the PACER multi-stage fitness test.
See the pride on their face when they could do 0, and then we tested in the middle and they could do 2 or 3, and then some of them could do 10, 11, 12 by the end, and they were proud of themselves, as they should be. It showed them that hard work pays off, whether it be in PE or in the classroom or in life in general.
Michelle Roman, a student at Lakeside Junior High, has been practicing for the PACER test and has seen improvement.
Never did about 40. I always thought that 20 because I ran out of breath, and now that we run more often,
Next one, guys,
I feel
we're
I
in the rows.
can run the PACER more often.
Throughout the opportunities provided at Lakeside, Michelle Roman is now inspired outside of school.
We want to run like at the park and run and we can practice over and run over.
For Springdale District Television, I'm Paola Mata.
Lakeside's Lady PE class has seen a massive increase in their average fitness testing ever since they began the new PE program. HAR-BER recently hosted the Springdale School District Spelling Bee. Only students who had previously won a spelling bee at their schools were allowed to participate. Bryant Polke came in 3rd, Jake Myers came in 2nd, and Alexa McKee was the spelling bee champion.
This is your championship word. Osculate.
Osculate. O-S-C-U-L-A-T-E. Osculate.
That is correct.
Thank you, Hayes. The spelling bee is so intense. I'm shocked those students knew half of those words.
Did I hear that correct? Some students spelled words like Norwegian and osculate? No way. If you would like to watch the entire spelling bee, you can find it on our Springdale Schools YouTube channel.
Okay, now it's time for sports. Cynthia Magana joins us in the studio. Cynthia, what do you have for us this week? Were you talking about soccer earlier?
Thank you, Valerie. Everyone has their own motivation. My motivation is soccer. Check out this video I put together.
Some people might not understand why someone would offer themselves to work out before sunrise. For me, it's unexplainable. You would have to be in my shoes to comprehend. It's unbelievable. I have fallen in love with the game. A game that involves a team, free kicks, penalties, goals, corners, midfielders, defenders, forwards, goalies. Some people might refer it to as football, but for me it's soccer. A game that is often made fun of because of its lack of attention. A game where not only men play, but women as well. It's hard to tell if it's a sport or some type of art. Yes, this sport is determination. This game is no joke. You need to be fast and faster. And how do you get faster? By increasing your speed. And what is the best way to increase your speed? By challenging yourself mentally and physically. To me, there is no such thing as limits. You constantly have to find ways to move forward and don't slow down even if gravity is pulling you down. You shouldn't fear what those people say. Fear? That's just an illusion. It's a test of the world of how bad you want to succeed. Don't be that person who almost made it. Dream big. Or, what are you scared of? Scared to fail? Scared that it might be too difficult? The only thing I'm scared of is to wake up and to find out I missed my opportunity. Go on the field and feel the adrenaline running down your body. And, to be honest, I don't know if I'm making this video to motivate you or to motivate myself.
Hopefully that motivated you. Also, Springdale soccer team's first game will be February 27th at Greenwood. Make sure you go out and support school soccer teams. Back to you, Paola and Valerie.
Thanks, Cynthia. Coming up after the break, we feature a new way to look at education with Dr. Tamekia Brown. DJ Torres joins us on set, and of course, you don't want to miss on how to make KoolAid pies.
I'm Dr. Megan Watansky. We are proud to announce that Springdale School District has been ranked one of the top performing school districts in the world through the Advanced Ed accreditation process. When compared to 435,000 classrooms around the world, Springdale School District ranks near the top. Thank you to our students, teachers, parents, administrators, and community members for this remarkable achievement.
We're here with Dr. Tamekia Brown. Hi, and what is your position?
Hi, Valerie. I'm the Assistant Superintendent for Teaching and Learning, grades 8 through 12. So what that means is I supervise the 8 secondary schools in Springdale. We have the 4 junior highs, we have 2 high schools, we have the School of Innovation, and we have Archer Learning Center, which is all our alternative learning environment. And those are the 8 schools that I oversee in my position. What grade are you?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior?
Yes.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. And how are you going to be structuring and your layout of your promotions?
Well, what we're working on in secondary is personalizing the experience. Let me tell you a conversation I recently had with one of our teachers. She talked about her daughter, who was a graduate of HAR-BER High School, and her daughter graduated as an undergraduate. She had a scholarship, did well on the ACT, went to college, and when she got to college, she changed her major several different times because she had no idea, what she wanted to do with her life. And that's not to say that she didn't get a good education.
Yes.
And it's also not saying that she was not a very intelligent young lady. The deal was she had not done any career exploration. And so when she got to college, although she was academically prepared, she had no idea, what she wanted to do. So what we're endeavoring to do in Springdale is to personalize the experience for students through career exploration, through advisory, starting as early as 8th grade. In the 8th grade, we want students to develop a 10-year plan. And that 10-year plan answers the questions, who am I? I mean, it really digs deep into who Valerie is. It answers the question, what do I want? Like, what do you want to do, 20 years from now? And how do I get there? For instance, what do you want to do when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to be a nursing assistant.
Okay.
But I haven't took classes yet for that. So I need to, get in the future of setting my way into what I wanted to actually do when I get to college.
All right, so how would the 10-year plan help you? The way that it's designed, you would first start to explore things about you, things about Valerie. But then you would go into, how do you get there? So for instance, what schools in this area have the CNA or the nursing assistant certifications that will allow you to get that certification and become a nurse. You know, you start to look at long-term plans and how to get there. So that's, and then you take that 10-year plan, you go to the 9th grade, and you are partnered with a teacher who is very concerned about you. And as you go through the 9th grade and the 10th grade and the 11th grade and the 12th grade, you're with a teacher who is concerned about your goals of becoming a nurse. And that teacher, you know, we're developing small learning communities at the high schools, and what you'll be able to do in the small learning communities is connect with other students who have similar interests and be able to connect with electives that will prepare you for making those decisions after you graduate. So that's the way it would look from a student's perspective. They would start with that 10-year plan in the 8th grade. They would really start to do some self-discovery, you know, and then that 10-year plan would move with the student as they go through their 9th and 10th and 11th and 12th grade years through their advisory programs, so that they can better clarify what it is they want to do and be when they grow up.
So basically more hands-on and more educated stuff to help you get you what you want to plan.
Absolutely. And not only that, you know, we, as a short-term goal, you know, the 10-year plan, that's way off. You know, it's hard to see 10 years down the road. We are also going to have our students create personal learning plans each 9 weeks. And what those personal learning plans will afford students the opportunity to do is to create short-term goals, like, for instance, an academic goal. By the end of this 9 weeks, I want to bring up my grade in science, and an extracurricular goal. This year, I want to be a part of the medical academy, you know, or to a personal goal. I want to exercise 3 times a week. So those short-term goals that are written every 9 weeks in their personal learning plans will help students to focus right now, because it's hard to see down the road. Even though we want to give students that big picture through the 10-year plan, we also want them to think about right now, getting from today to the end of the next 9 weeks, so that they have that focus along the way.
And how are you going to do your post-secondary?
Okay, so when students graduate, you know, they'll have opportunities to go to any career or college that they have interest in. And so we want to create opportunities for them to be able to do so by letting them do the career exploration early, and then when they get there, they'll know what path they want to take after leaving high school. So there's more to come with advisories. There's more to come with our small learning communities. We're really excited about the direction that is going, and so there's much more to come.
Thank you, Dr. Brown.
Thank you.
And we send it back to you, Paola, and don't forget to look forward to your upcoming events.
And now it's time for a fun and special segment. We are going to visit DJ Torres live on set. Valerie, what do you two have for us this week?
Dr. Brown has influenced me to set my goals in the future, but one major thing is being bilingual. Jose Torres, what do you have for us today?
Oh, being bilingual, yeah, that's a really nice goal for you. Hola a todos, hello, hola Valerie, ¿cómo estás?
Good,
how are
and you?
Muy bien. Today we have some more easy Spanish words. So basically these are cognates, cognados, words that sound the same or that may have the same origin. For example, do you like riding bikes during the summer? Okay.
Yes.
Well, bicycle is bicicleta, bicicleta, bicycle. Okay. How about this?
Blouse.
Blouse is blusa. Blusa, and you're wearing a really nice blouse.
Thank
Una
you.
blusa muy bonita. Tenemos oh, what is that right there?
A camera.
Es una cámara. Cámara, camera. Camera en español.
Camera.
Ajá, muy bien, muy bien. In the morning when you get up and you're hungry, what is it that you might eat?
Breakfast.
Uh-huh. With a bowl of?
Cereal.
Cereal. So cereal, también se puede decir cereal. You can also say cereal in Spanish. Cereal, cereal. Cereal, cereal. Really easy, huh? Okay, I got one last one for you guys. ¿Qué color es este?
Purple.
Purple, okay. Purple. Pero no es ese. Lo que quiero decir yo, what I want to say is color. Color, color. Basically, they sound the same. Color, color. And that's all I have for you guys. Maybe next week we'll have some new words. Gracias, Valerie. Gracias, Paola.
Thank you, Jose Torres. Back to you, Paola.
Pies are just delicious, aren't they? Well, this week we have a fun and delicious KoolAid pie recipe. Let's take a look. Welcome to another do-it-yourself video with Manny and myself, Paola. Today we are making KoolAid pie, and for the KoolAid pie you will need Cool Whip, sweetened concentrated milk, a 9-inch pie crust, and a KoolAid packet of your flavor. Open your Cool Whip. You dump all of your whipped cream into your bowl. You're gonna make sure you get all your whipped cream out. Get your can opener and you open your concentrated milk. Now that you've opened your concentrated milk, pour all of it into the bowl with the whipped cream. Then you mix it until all the whipped cream is dissolved or mixed in with the concentrated milk. Now that your whipped cream is well mixed with your concentrated milk, you want to get your KoolAid packet of your flavor and you want to open it and pour it into the mix. Now you mix your KoolAid with your mix. Now that you have opened your 9-inch pie crust, you want to get your mix and dump it into the pie crust. Now that you have it in, spread it around to where it's all inside the pie crust. Now that you spread your mix around in your pie crust, you want to refrigerate it for 2 to 3 hours and then it'll be good for you to eat. We actually did one before the show so we could show you what it looks like. And this is the finished product. Tune in next time for our Christmas special with our special guest. Well, that recipe looks delicious. Oh, and tastes delicious. What do you think, Valerie?
Wow, I think that looks really easy. Maybe I might go do that at home and try it out.
I think you should. Well, that's all we have for you this week. Have a fantastic week, and we'll see you next time.